A long time ago, in Portland, Oregon, there were two great beers. Some beer drinkers preferred the fine beer of Arnold Blitz. Others swore by the great brew of Henry Weinhardt. And then one day, the two breweries got together and began turning on the beer everyone liked. A beer with more flavor. And they're still brewing it today. Blitz Weinhardt beer. So, when you want more flavor, say, Blitz Me.
But in the 60s, local beers were very popular. And my father, for example, he was an Olympia man. And a lot of people, their favorite beer that they drank was Olympia, which was produced in Tumwater, Washington. Other people had brand, what's that term? Brand? Identification? Affiliation, yeah. They liked Lucky Lager, which was brewed right across the river in Vancouver, Washington. Or Heidelberg. Heidelberg, when I was in high school in the early 70s, that was our beer of choice, especially those of us on the football team. We preferred Heidelberg to any other beer we could illegally get. And that's because it came in a little stubby bottle that was different from any of the other the bottles out there. And in the Heidelberg commercial, you'll see the little stubby bottle that just took this. Heidelberg was an Oregon beer from, I think, dating back to 1911. But it wasn't going anywhere until it produced the little stubby bottle, which made it very, very popular, even though it didn't taste very good.
Now, how many people do you know that are really involved? That's not very many.
When people get together to talk, it's usually not to discuss the beer they drink. And yet at Heidelberg, we know that sometimes a premium quality like beer is just the thing to help the conversation along.
You have to get the whole idea happening first so that the basis of communicating from a common...
That's why we're one of the few brewers in the U.S. who still brew our beer especially for lightness. Slow brew it by a longer, more costly process. For fresh, clear, naturally light taste every time. Next time you get together with friends, enjoy a slow brewed, naturally light Heidelberg. One light beer that doesn't have to shout to be recognized.
Hey, Judy, how about 2 more kegs?
Hey, here comes a cute little number. Her name's Betty. She's the waitress down at your neighborhood bar. And next time she asks you,
what'll you have?
Give her the answer the whole world gives. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yes, sir.
How do you get away from a city? Sometimes you can't. That's why it's good to come home to a beer so...
Make it cool, make it right for you and me. Right for you and me. Taste of wine.
So light and clean, it reminds you of the mountain.
Make it good, make it cool. For a taste of morning sunshine, morning sunshine.
Rainier. Beer with mountain fresh flavor.
We certainly get a lot of calls for Pabst Blue Ribbon, don't we, Mike?
You know why, Betty? Because it's smoother tasting. Those folks at Pabst Blue Ribbon really do make the finest beer served anywhere.